I stood there, waiting. The door creaked open, she walked in, dropped her bag in, walked right past me. No smile, no glance, no words, just silence. That might change something inside me. And what I did the next day. She never saw it coming. Stay with me till the end. You won't forget this story. Asterisk, the evening had a strange stillness. I could hear the ticking clock more than ever. She was late. Not terribly late. Just enough for my thoughts to wander. We used to text, call, check in, laugh over silly things throughout the day. But for the past few weeks, there was silence. Just short replies and cold okays. I thought maybe work was getting to her. Maybe. She was tired. Maybe I was overthinking. So I made her favorite dinner, even set the table with candles. I wanted her to feel loved. I heard the key turn in the door. I stood smiling, heart ready to greet her. She walked in, dropped her bag on the floor, took off her heels, and didn't even look at me. No, hi. Now I'm home. Just a straight walk to the bedroom, closing the door behind her. My heart dropped. I stood there for minutes, just staring at the hallway where she disappeared. I kept replaying it in my head. Was she mad at me? Did I do something wrong? I knocked on the door softly later, no response. I knocked again, nothing. That night, I slept on the couch. The dinner got cold. The candles melted to nothing. Asterisk morning came, but it felt like a storm had passed through me. I heard the door open again. She left early, not a single word. I sat in the empty kitchen, staring at 2 untouched plates. My heart was full, but not with love, with confusion, sadness, and questions. I didn't want to play the victim. But when someone you love stops seeing you, it feels like you're invisible in your own home. I tried to remember the last time we laughed. The last time she hugged me tightly. It felt so far away. Had I become boring? Was she in love with someone else? Had I failed to be the man she needed? I tried calling her. No answer. I texted, "Everything okay?" Read. No reply. That silence was louder than any argument. I sat alone again that night, on the same couch. Same cold space, but this time I wasn't just waiting. I was thinking something had to change. Asterisk, the next morning, I woke up before sunrise. I stood by the mirror, looked at myself closely. Tired. Eyes, empty face. A man who forgot his worth. I didn't want to be bitter, but I couldn't keep living like I didn't exist. I decided I wasn't going to beg for love anymore. I wanted to be seen, even if it meant letting go. So I packed a small bag, just essentials. Left a note. I love you, but I refuse to be a ghost in your life. When you're ready to talk, truly talk, you'll know where to find me. I turned off my phone, took the car, and drove away to my brother's empty cabin on the edge of town. The silence there was different. It wasn't painful. It gave me space to think. For the first time in a long time, I took a deep breath. And it didn't feel heavy. Asterisk, the first night at the cabin was quiet. I lit the fireplace, sat with a cup of tea, and let the silence fill the room. No phone buzzing, no footsteps on the floor. No cold glances, just me and my thoughts. I kept thinking about the girl I married. She used to laugh at my dumb jokes, dance barefoot in the kitchen, hold my hand when we crossed the street, even if we weren't kids anymore. What happened to us? Did I stop listening? Did she stop needing me? Or were we just slowly drifting apart without even noticing? I remembered the night we stayed up till 3 a.m. talking about our dreams. We promised we'd never go to bed angry. We promised we'd never ignore each other, but here we were now. I wanted to cry, but the tears wouldn't come. Instead, I opened an old note and wrote everything, my pain, my questions, my love. The next morning, I woke up to the sun shining through the window. A small moment of peace, but my mind was still with her. I missed her, even if she didn't. Seemed to miss me, yet deep down I hoped maybe this space would wake her up too. Asterisk on the third day at the cabin, my phone finally rang. Unknown number. But I knew it was her. I let it ring once, twice, then picked up. She didn't say hello. She said, "Why did you leave?" Her voice was soft, barely above a whisper. I paused. "I didn't leave to hurt you," I said. "I left because I was hurting." She went silent. Then she said something I didn't expect. "I didn't know how far I'd pushed you away." Her voice cracked. She was crying. I felt like I was failing at everything, work, life, us, she said. And I didn't know how to say it, so I shut down. I felt my heart breaking all over again, not in anger, but in love.
She was lost too?
Just in a different way. "I thought you stopped loving me," I whispered. "No," she said. I never stopped. I just forgot how to show it. We sat in silence, but this time it wasn't cold. It was warm, real. She asked if she could come see me. I told her yes. Asterisk that evening, I heard the sound of tires on the gravel. The door opened, and there she was. Her eyes met mine. For the first time in weeks, she really looked at me. Not past me, not through me. At me, she walked slowly, her lips trembling, and then she ran. Wrapped her arms around me like she was afraid I'd disappear. "I'm sorry," she said over and over again. "I missed you so much." I held her tighter than ever, and I cried. This time, the tears came. We didn't speak much that night. We just held each other. Two broken hearts finding a way to beat again. She found my notebook. "Read every word." She cried again, and then she smiled. "Let's try again," she whispered. "But this time, let's never stop talking." "Even when it's hard," I nodded. Because I knew this moment, this pain, this distance, it all brought us back. Asterisk. We came back home together. The same hallway. The same kitchen. But something had changed. She smiled when she saw the candles still on the table. "I'm sorry I never noticed how much you tried," she said. From that day on, we promised to never go silent again, to talk, to share, to look at each other even on the worst days. Some days are still tough. But now, when she walks through the door, she always looks for me first. And I make sure she knows I see her too. Love isn't always loud, but it should never be invisible. Asterisk if you've ever felt unseen. Share this story with someone who needs to feel remembered. Asterisk.